because the vegetables, we don't cook the vegetables as something to eat. It's not one of the things that's possible. Instead, vegetables are either eaten raw or the vegetables are used primarily for making kibble.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. I was looking at trying to put some food in my belly because my character's quite low and hungry.
All right. Well, we're gonna fix the food situation. Basically, if you go into the all right, so go ahead, hit your hotkey for your crossbow. And that'll load it up. All right, cool. And do the same thing for your bow to make sure that's got an arrow loaded on it. There you go. So you are locked and loaded. Now we just got to get you some spear action going on. Good night, squirrel. Yeah, certainly better to do the Tintos or Azules than the Majos because we use the Majos for taming. But as Necro rightly pointed out. But over here in this tall cabinet in the right-hand corner here, Hawk.
Yeah.
Over by the beds. Come on over here and open that up. By the way, you can walk through the beds. All right. So you'll notice in the top right, there is a doorway piece, 3 walls, and then next row down, there's a wooden platform and a door. There are some storage chests and other building pieces in here. And basically, this is where we're going to get you set up with materials so you can build your own little hut.
Okay, cool.
But we'll worry about that later because right now we got to get some spears put together for you, and then we've got to get to some hunting here. So let's see. I think I have some wood in here. Where did I put the wood? I just did something with the wood. Where's the wood? Hello, wood. Not worrying about taming right now. We're worrying about hunting. So we're gonna take ourselves on out. See what we can hunt. Ooh, we've got a raptor down there.
Where'd you go?
I'm down by the dinosaur wall.
Yeah, keep going. No, mate. No, this way, mate. This way. Yep, straight down. Either this way. No, behind you.
Come on.
He's over this way.
Yep, I'm shooting a little low here.
Can I get in?
Nope.
You have
enough of this nonsense.
You have a gun?
Yes.
Nice.
Ah, damn it.
I could see his little head.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna be busting up the wall. All right. Basically, I'm grabbing my bolos.
All right.
I'm gonna blow this sucker. So don't get too close because he's about to come on in. Oh.
Does shoot him in the face?
All right. He is now boloed. Ooh, she's level 49. I kind of hate to kill her, but
Wow.
bolos work for 30 seconds. And sometimes dinosaurs will have an inventory. I always check to see if they have an inventory because, like, that raptor could have had things like, arrows or clothing or stuff in its inventory from having killed other survivors. But come on out. We're going to close the gate. And
It's me a King Kong.
Yep. Oh, and that's a small gate. You should see the behemoth gates.
Wow.
All right. We're going to mosey ourselves down the shore here, see what we see. It's actually pretty quiet down here, so we've got a Listersaur.
Actually, the alt button's a better position for me.
Yeah. All right, so.
That suggestion works.
It's right at my thumb.
Go ahead and kill that Trilo. Stab the crap out of it. And then once it's dead, make sure you're right on top of it and use your pick, and we'll get more meat from it than. So your pick will give you more meat. Your axe will give you more hides, but you need to be pretty much right on top of it. Some of them, like the Compsognathus and the trilobites.
Just got some kind of a page that came up, says you killed the trilobite, and it's like a dossier or something.
Yeah, that's the dossier. It gives you information on dinos the first time you kill one of a species, hit escape to exit it, and that's available anytime you want to view it. If you want to look at your dossier pages that you have, when you hit I for inventory, on the top right, it'll say survivor profile, and when you click that, it'll bring up. Okay, if he's not disappearing, get right on top of him. I mean, literally stand on him. There you go. See, that's what I was saying with the trilobites and the Compsognathus and a couple of the other smaller creatures. You've got to do that to be able to gather them.
Okay. Yeah, I'm getting a lot more frame rates out here.
Mm-hmm. All right. Your next victim awaits. Mr. Dodo, he'll probably take 2 stabs from your spear. Dodos are awesome because you can get a lot of hides from dodos, surprisingly. And I always try to get on the in between the animal and the water when you're gonna take them out, because they like to run into the water to escape. Trilobite Hockey. He's a tough little trilobite. Oh, he's level 42.
Those are cool creatures.
Yep.
The lizard.
The Lister.
Yeah. Do you hunt them or not?
Yeah, but they don't usually give much meat or hides, and so usually we just leave them be.
Okay.
They're one of the animals that you passive tame. So basically, if you took berries and you put them in your 0 slot in your hotbar,
Yeah.
you could step up to the Lister and you'd get a little pop-up in blue that would say hit E to feed him a berry, or whatever it is you happen to have in your hotbar.
Okay.
And then you follow him until he's hungry again and feed him again. Rare flowers actually are the fastest thing to tame the Listersaurs. All right, where'd I lose you? Okay, it's on. We got Dilophosaurus over here. Yeah, run, you bastard.
I lost you.
I'm around the corner.
Oh yeah, there you are. I see the L1 behind you.
Yep. My arrow's back. At least got a couple of them back.
I killed it.
All right. And use your pick, and that'll give you more meat than it gives you hides. And since we're trying to collect meat, no, actually we're in Mumble at the moment. But I should be able to fire up Discord and be able to hear you too. Oh, there you are. All right.
There's another Dilophosaurus.
Yep. He's making his play. One shot at his behind.
Took him down to Chinatown.
Mm-hmm. Showed him how to kick the gong around.
Sat over there in the distance. Is that a trike?
There was a turtle up there. What do we got here?
Use the shells for anything on those guys?
Well, rather than getting shells, we get the keratin from the shells, and that's used to build saddles and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, these guys, you got to handle them in a certain way, all right? Because if there are a bunch of turtles around and you attack one, all of them will come for you.
Ah, I see.
These guys are tanks, and so they've got lots of hit points and can do a lot of damage. And so generally what you do is you stab them in the face and then back off. Stab them in the face and back off, and they'll hit you for almost every time you hit them. So you come up and stab him while I keep him distracted. Stab him right in the tail. And then when he turns for you, see, I'll stab him again.
Broke my spear, yeah.
All right, you should have 3 of them. You made 3, didn't you?
I thought I did. I guess I broke them all. I don't know. Yeah, I don't have any now.
All right.
No, I heard 2 break.
I am starving. All right, well. Time to get some berries. And remember, to harvest berries, you've got to either have your torch in your hand or nothing in your hand to harvest berries.
Yeah, I remember that.
Except I'm picking up all the rocks instead of picking up the berries.
That's what I tend to do.
Yeah. Basically, that will not go very far at all.
He looks different than the other one.
Yeah, he purpley. Stab him in his purple face.
Ooh.
And get me a little distance. Basically, he's fast enough that every time I hit him, he manages to hit me back. But he's hitting me for 4, I'm hitting him for 72. There's a difference. There we go.
I shot him in the butt.
There we go. There's another 11 meat added to the tally. And of course, shift key to run, and that's based on your stamina. But like I say, we get shared experience. So each of these animals that we kill, you're getting part of the experience, even if I kill it. He's got neat coloring, a little Listersaur there.
Do these these bushes that we keep picking, do they replenish themselves or are they gone?
They certainly do, yep. They certainly do. When you put down a foundation and build, what it does is it stops the respawn of trees and bushes in a radius around it.
Okay.
All right, so if we come up over here, right by the ramp that goes in the main building.
Yeah.
This is the food trough. All right, so if you hit E, you'll get an inventory, and just go ahead and drop the meat that you have right in that food trough. Just put it in one of the slots, and you'll see it'll vanish pretty quick. All right, and so that's gonna help keep them functional for a little bit.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do is
Do the spoiled meat.
bring that on inside because we use that along with the narco berries to make narcotics. So it's actually a very important ingredient.
Nothing's wasted.
Yep, exactly. And cooked meat lasts longer in the feeding trough than raw meat. But basically now, over here in the smithy, if you check in there, there should be a pike and there should be a metal hatchet. You probably have to scroll down to find them.
I got him.
All right. What I do is I do pick in 1, hatchet in 2, pike in 3, bow in 4, bolos in 5. But I mean, you set it up how you want. But since your pick, your axe, and your pike are probably going to be your most common go-to tools.
Yeah.
You know, that's pretty important. So then the
Okay.
other thing, as I'm going to see here, I honestly don't know if I have the engram or not. I'll have to check. Yes, I do. Okay. All right. Well, you're in your inventory. On the top right, where all your armor is, the rightmost slot says offhand. That's where you drop your shield. All right. You will take out your shield whenever you hold your pick or your axe. Okay, so you will not have your shield if you're holding your spear. So generally, it's shield and hatchet that are your friend. Now, if you hold your left mouse button, you'll see that your shield is staying up, right? All right, just hold your left mouse button so you're holding your shield. Now, while you're holding your left mouse button, tap your right mouse button, and you'll see nothing happens, right?
Right.
Okay. Well, now, if you do the opposite, if you start chopping with, just hold down your right mouse button, keep chopping. While you're doing that, tap your left mouse button, and you'll see your shield comes up. Okay. So basically what that means is you can start chopping at an enemy, get your shield up, keep chopping by just holding down your left mouse button and then just hitting the right mouse button when you need to get your shield play. That's the quickest, easiest way to use your shield to defend yourself. See?
Gotcha.
All right. Now I'm, of course, E to hop on the ladder. You just look at it and click E and you should connect right on it.
The Pterandons.
There you go. All right, you go ahead and take my mount him on. E to mount him, and you'll be airborne as soon as you mount him. There you go. All right.
Ready?
W to fly, of course.
Good luck, gentlemen. Bid you farewell.
You ain't gone?
All right, we're going to fly over here to where the waterfall is.
No, I'm just saying good luck to the guys going on the mission.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
You ain't gonna go on there with them?
Now,
I haven't got the right stuff to go with them.
All you need is a Pteranodon.
all right, so once we're up here, Hawk, go ahead and hover your bird. All right. Hit K while you're hovering. And what you'll see is that you can move your mouse around and look above and below and all over the place and really check out your panorama. And then hit K again, and that'll put you back into regular mode. I just wanted to show you that's how you can look around if you need to.
Okay, cool, thanks.
Yep.
That makes quite a shot for a thumbnail.
Mm-hmm. That's why I figured I'd show you that. What we're going to do is we're going to kind of follow the river along a bit over the tree line. And I'm hoping we might be able to get eyes on something old like a T-Rex or some other nasty things for you to see from a distance.
Just be extra careful.
Anything that eats Pteranodons?
Oh yeah.
Anything
We have
that
to
you
keep an eye out for Argentivas.
Nice.
But this is the second waterfall here.
There's a sauropod. I can't tell what kind.
Yeah.
No way.
So basically, we've got Brontos and we've got Diplodocus.
Aren't they supposed to have titanosaurs?
Yeah, and we do have Titanosaurs, but we don't have any Brachiosaurus or any of that. But down over here in this field to the right, there is actually a small hut that we created, or maybe this is a different spot. Yeah, actually this is a different spot.
Stegosaurus? Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. Actually, it is not a different spot. This is the spot I was looking for. So right here, we've got a little hut. There's a bed and stuff.
No.
And ooh,
Oh no.
killed by a trike. Holy crap.
How's the raptor?
But this is one of the spots that when we travel to and from the volcano, we'll sometimes come in and land.
Right.
To build our stamina backups. Go ahead, come on down and let your stamina rebuild. Just get down low and then spacebar to land. And watch your lightning bolt, and as soon as it's full, we're going to go airborne again because there are a lot of carnivores in this area. Alright, you should be good by now, I imagine. Spacebar to go airborne again. And
Yeah,
now,
run back out. Pick up this.
The wild one almost followed him.
alright, so we are going to be flying towards the top of the volcano here. We're right up to the lip of the caldera here.
The sun's so bright.
And that it be. Once we come up over the lip of the caldera, down inside is a whole collection of metally goodness. So up here in the caldera there is metal, there is obsidian, and there are crystals.
Cool.
Come on down here and just land quickly. We're going to take a rest, but so usually what we'll do is we'll take and we'll strip down to absolute minimum gear, you know, nothing but a pick and some basic leather armor to stay warm.
Right.
And we'll fly up here and have one of the other Pterandon follow us so that we can mine a whole bunch of metal. And then, you know, once we're loaded up, we head back, and a lot of times we'll make multiple trips during one day. If we come on over this way, so the
Now it says you're hot. the torch away. It stopped that.
Yep. So this boulder right here in front of us, this is a metal boulder.
Yeah, it's shiny.
Yep, shiny metal boulder. If we mosey on over this way,
Be extra careful if you do that because his mate's right over there.
and the reason we're staying on the birds is so that if anything gets ugly, all we got to do is tap the space bar and we're on our way.
If you want to try and kill him, you
But
can.
these crystals that you see down here,
It's over here.
they're an important resource. So this black stone is obsidian,
Of course.
I'd make sure
and
he was,
these
not
crystals
following
are
Party.
crystals.
Sorry.
Cool.
So
Awesome.
that is why the caldera of the volcano is our friend, because otherwise life is very slow and difficult with no
Yeah.
metal.
Yep. Mean, ugly,
Spank him.
what mean thing is up here that's gonna kill us?
Everything you can imagine. But what we're going to do is we're going to take us just a very short and slightly roundabout trip. But the first thing to do is hit F,
Easy enough way to kill him.
and you'll probably see that on the bottom right.
Yep.
There'll be health, stamina, oxygen, food, and all of that, and it's probably got a plus in front of it.
Yeah.
Go click the one that says wait, and keep clicking until there's no more crosses. Because those are the attributes of the Pteranodon that you're on.
Okay.
Okay, but this Pteranodon's meat is gone, which means your Pteranodon's meat is probably gone.
It's spoiled.
Yep. So, all right, well, we're gonna spacebar off the ground.
Oh, you weren't going to try and tame it?
Oh, tame the tracks? Oh no, it would take forever and a day.
All right, so we're gonna take a very brief detour before we head back to base. Yep, come right up over the top of the caldera. We're just gonna go down to the second wide spot on the river down here. Because this should give you a chance to see just how dangerous a place it is over on this end of things. We do not land, and whatever you do, do not touch the water with your bird.
Okay.
If your bird touches the water, you will be ejected from your saddle immediately.
Okay.
The spacebar sprints, but don't sprint because it burns up the stamina really quick, and if we have to set down here, we're in incredibly dangerous territory.
Spacebar lands.
As we get down lower, we'll stop being quite so cold.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask you that.
To the world of danger. All right.
All right.
First of all, if you'll direct your attention to the lower right, you will see a pack of killer birds
Yeah.
on the bank, trying to decide whether or not they should come eat that big parasaur over there, which is what that guy who looks like a malformed giraffe or something is. He's a parasaur.
Okay.
All right. Then back behind us over here in the river by the
Sweet.
stone.
Thanks, man.
Is that a Spinosaurus?
Nope, that is a Carnotaurus, noted by the fact that he has a pair of horns on his head.
Oh.
That is your friendly neighborhood Carnotaurus, who will happily eat you if possible. He hates the world because he was born with stubby little arms.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, there's right over here to the left of me. There is a Spinosaurus.
Yep. Now, right here, just down below me, is a dire bear.
Great.
That's why he hates the world, because he was born with a small nose and he's pudgy.
He's over the base now.
And over on the ground to the right, not that far out, is a Argentavis, and he is coming this way. So we are going to move towards that green drop so that we can over this Argentavis. And what do we got going?
There's a huge bird down the water there.
Yeah. That was an Argentavis. The Argents are scary. Basically, they're giant vultures. Oh, here we have some more murder birds. But basically, our stamina is getting very, very low, so we need to find a vaguely safe place to set down for just a few moments. That's easier said than done over here. Because we've got a Carnotaurus over there attacking that Bronto. Ooh, there's an Irish elk. Right down there. But what we're going to do is hopefully be okay to come down over here. What do we got there? That is I think a female Irish elk. But right up over here in this clearing, basically we're going to set down just long enough. Okay, that is a Dimorphodon. Just long enough to let it come back.
Carnosaurus attacking a Brontosaurus.
Okay, you're over by the Carno fighting the Bronto.
The cooking pot don't work for it, unfortunately. You have to use a campfire.
Yep, the Parasaur is trying to help defend him.
That's strange and kind of silly if you ask me, but...
Ooh, T-Rex and a Carnotaurus. No? What the heck? Oh, that I think there's a little Pachycephalus helping to fight back or something. But I'm right over by the green drop. Basically, I'm hovering right near the green drop. And where the T-Rex is fighting over there.
Alright.
Alright. And where are you in relationship to the green drop?
I think there's a safe spot over here where I'm going to set down. I think.
Alright, just when you touch the ground, keep your hand hovering over that space bar.
Okay.
Because in this particular area, death can literally appear instantly out of nowhere. Did you just set down by a Parasaur? No, that's not you. Okay. And apparently old T-Rex didn't have himself a good day, because I still see the Carnotaurus, but I don't see the Rex anymore. Ooh. Mr. Bronto killed that Carnotaurus. I am very tempted to go down there and harvest it. But, like I say, just as soon, and I mean just as soon as your lightning bolt is filled back up in your upper display, get off the ground and fly straight to me here at the green drop, because the longer I sit here and hover, the sooner I'm going to have to set down and rest again.
I don't see the green drop.
That's not a good thing. You don't see a green pillar of light in the middle of the stream?
Oh, I do now. I see. I can't tell what color it is, but it's right. There's a bunch of clouds there, and it's real hard to see it.
Well, it's right in the stream.
Okay, I'm heading that way.
And I'm hovering right in front of it. And I am not yet seeing you, but you should be traveling along the stream to reach it. See, off to one side of us there are redwoods, and that's really bad news.
Why is that?
Because that's where the Gigantosaurus lives.
It's bigger than T-Rex.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But I am still not seeing you.
Bunch of scorpions down there.
My concern is that you are, rather than flying towards the drop I'm sitting on, you're flying towards a different drop. Because I have not seen any sign of you yet. You shouldn't have been that far away.
It's green.
It's green, and it's in the stream?
Yep.
Okay. Is the
I'm coming to see if I can
derelict
help.
volcano to your right side or your left side?
Right.
Okay, well then in theory you're headed towards me. But you must have turned and gone the opposite direction or something.
Necro's on his way over to you guys to give you